Bullshittery of the Week, a Shodcast by Andy and Dan. The Andy and Dan Shodcast contains strong language and utter bullshit throughout. Enjoy. Shodcast. 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 Welcome to the latest episode of the Andy and Dan Shodcast. Joined me, Daniel Hill, and joined by the usual idiot.
Me.
Yeah,
right. Whatever.
Butting in. Getting ideas above your station. So, Andrew, how are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
Just trying to suspiciously eat some toast and not be heard. As is my wand. So, yeah, what we're going to talk about this week, Andrew?
Well, we have quite a substantial selection of topics if you want to talk about.
You only said that because you want to use the word substantial.
I do.
Right, use a good word. Go on.
Alright, okay, so we've got work. So it's always good, that place to start. How's work?
Yeah.
That was an actual question. It wasn't just me making
I
this.
thought you were going to go through the whole list. I was like, work, and then that's it. Yeah, work's going good.
Good.
Yeah. Same as last week.
Throw a curveball right at the start, it makes you...
Oh God, how do I answer? Yeah. Got everyone's info for this showcase. Still waiting on a few people's. Andrew!
Mine?
You are one of them.
I said you've got mine.
I need the website.
Yeah, well, I gave you the website name. We just haven't, actually made it into a public thing yet.
Yeah, well. I got some now. I just got, a few people to do. So.
Cool.
And then, other things. More interviews and stuff.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yes. Also, yeah. I can't really talk about upcoming things because I don't know,
Yeah, you don't know the details, but
yeah.
Things are happening. That's all you need to know.
Things are happening. Maybe a Final Fantasy inspired one. Wink. I have to say wink because you can't see it.
You can't see it, yeah.
Do a wink. So yeah, what about work on your side, Andrew?
Yeah, it's good, alright.
Good.
Just lots of writing, coming up with new ideas for a game that I'm working on.
Game, you say?
Yeah. And it severely depressed me when I was doing it, so I had to stop working.
Oh, feels good. Depressed with your own ideas.
Yeah. Just lots of depressing ideas came to head. I was just like, well, okay, I'm just going to leave that for a minute. And started working on something else within the game. So yeah, it's mostly been doing that, bit of website work, just finishing it off. Only got 2 pages to do and then it's done.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, I got that stuff off Clarky.
Okay, cool.
For his RTS that he's going to be making, or wants to make.
Sweet.
So I'm going to be making a high concept for him.
Nice one.
Yes.
Cool. If people want you to do work for them, where will they contact you at?
Well, there'll be a link on the website once it's up. There's an actual Chill Creative email.
Okay, cool.
And you just copy that and just email from there, or click it and it should come up and go, email.
Email.
What's on your mug?
Marvel chisel.
Okay.
Got it for Crimbo.
Cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of Marvel.
Oh, perfect link. Go on.
There's been a few things. One, I don't know when it was shown, but there was a picture for X-Men Apocalypse shown.
Okay.
Which show a concept art showing Storm versus Cyclops. Which will be interesting because I know in X-Men Evolutions, Storm became one of the 4 Horsemen.
Okay.
So it might be linking to that Cyclops is going against Storm because she's one of the Four Horsemen gets controlled or something. Which would be interesting.
Oh, sweet.
And then just a little bit of Civil War stuff. It was announced, obviously, that Martin Freeman was in it a few weeks ago. Ow, my head.
Alright, you're saying Martin Freeman and just like...
Martin Freeman caused me to get a migraine.
He's copyrighted his name, so if anyone says it, you get an instant, like, lawsuit into their brain.
He might be some government agent named Everett who works with... Or who knows the Black Panther.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Ties to Wakanda and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he's going to debut in the Captain America, isn't he?
Yeah. And I don't know if it was ever true, but I remember hearing Spider-Man might be in it.
It'd be funny if he is.
Because, well, he has a massive integral part in the Civil War story, so I'm hoping that he is going to be in it.
Yeah.
But we expected to be in Ultron, but he wasn't. So, but that was before.
It's a bit last minute, though, isn't it? Because they've only recently got the license for it, so...
Yeah.
And they haven't had a movie out of their own yet, so it'd be interesting to see how they do it if they do.
Yeah, it's like Black Panther though, isn't it? He hasn't had a movie out yet, but he's getting
hinting towards him, sort of thing.
Yeah. I think that's it on the Marvel side of things, unless you've got some other news on Marvel.
Just they keep leaking images of the filming, like Captain America's new suit and stuff, and that new villain Crossbones, I think it's called.
Oh yeah.
But apart from that, and Iron Man's new suit and stuff like that. Concept art for that.
Cool.
I think that's pretty much it at this early stage.
One random piece of news I did find, not that we care about the new Ninja Turtles films at all, because they're terrible, but Sheamus, the WWE wrestler, is going to be Rocksteady.
Oh, that's probably because he's got a mohawk.
Yeah.
Gosh, so and it looks like what Rocksteady was. Which one was he again?
Rhino.
The Rhino. I was going to say pig.
Bebop, whatever it's called.
Who's the one? Bebop. God. Because my recollection of Ninja Turtles is when I was about 7 or something. Was it the cartoon, the original cartoon? So it's pretty big.
It's pretty vague, but yeah, I just saw that a minute ago. I was like, Daniel knows him.
I want to see what you do to him. How much to make him like a rhino, or it will be human with rhino-like features.
He'll probably turn into one eventually, but yeah, originally he's going to be a human in there.
God. Okay. He'll just be overly Irish and stuff.
Yeah.
Call everyone fella. That's my understanding.
One onto sort of gaming news. There's a few bits and bobs. For Mortal Kombat X, Tanya's going to be released early June.
Okay. Was she in prison?
Yeah. Jason came out early May.
How is Jason?
Oh, he's superb.
Who else is that?
She should be released early June, and then I'm assuming Predator will be early July, and then Tremor will be early August.
Yeah, cool.
So it'll be monthly. However, the one that I want the most, which is Tremor, isn't going to be out until last, which is really fucking annoying.
Yeah, because by that time you'll have exhausted the game as much as you enjoy it.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
The shit out of it, so it's like, oh.
Yeah.
I hate to do that.
What else we got? Tekken 7, Kazumi Mishima has been announced as the next playable character. She's the last boss of the game.
Alright.
Another one, yeah.
Lost track of Tekken these days.
She was Heihachi's wife.
Alright, I thought take another ancient fogey.
She's very young because she's got the devil gene. That's where Kazumi got it from. But now, Heihachi went young in one of them. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know if he still is young.
Was that the one his dad was in, that Genpachi or whatever?
Yeah, Genpachi was in 5 with Heihachi. But then,
how far back did he get him?
I don't know. But yeah, they just keep bringing in more Mishimas for reasons.
I mind. Might be good.
What other games? For a really random, funny one, but not for the people who have paid for it. A Nintendo lorry was stolen.
Oh, did the amiibos?
For the special edition Splatoon.
Oh, really?
So I think it's got amiibos on it, but
yeah,
the thing got stolen.
Oh, God. The whole lorry?
Yeah.
Just like a helicarrier just comes in and just picks it up. Takes off, like, see you.
Like squids on the side just to make it more out.
Or a giant eagle's like,
I just saw that then because I was looking for some news, and that was like the first thing that appeared. Not that I know much about it. No, like they said, like a few weeks ago, they'll make it okay for colourblind people, but even when I looked at it, I was just like, I can't deal with this.
He was just twitching on the floor like a mess.
It was hideous. Like, it's an interesting concept for a game, but like I can't look at it. It hurts my eyes. All the colours are like.
As soon as you've got a game that the first thing you say is I can't look at it, you're in trouble. I can't look at it.
One for me, which I think is really cool.
Go
on. What are they called? Nordic Games bought the rights to Darksiders some time ago. I don't know when they bought it because TH went bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was today, they announced a Darksiders 2 definitive edition.
Ah, cool. So they'll probably not working on the next one.
Yeah, so that'll be a PS4 version of, obviously, Darksiders 2.
Yeah.
It'll show that what they can do with the thing and the... Which will be interesting. It's a really good series. Like, not a lot of people like it.
I thought it was alright. Not that I haven't played it, but from what I saw,
yeah,
one of the worst games I've seen.
No, it was pretty cool. Like, one was a bit dodgy, but you know, it's the first game in the series. Usually they are. You're like, sometimes you think, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, and then you think, oh, it's good, but it could have been better, and then the second one does it.
Yeah.
Just like Assassin's Creed 1 wasn't the best, but then when 2 came out, it did it massive justice.
Mm-hmm.
And people got back into it because it was so much better than 1. Yeah, 2. So I might pick that up because I had to sell my copy of Darksiders 2 at the time because it was poor.
I thought that was in the gutter.
So I might pick it up when it comes out. But it's quite interesting, and they're going to be continuing with it.
Yeah.
Because they do a game about Strife, which would be interesting.
Yeah.
Because he has like an amazing design, so I just want to see it.
One see it, baby.
Is there anything else on there that I can think of? We've got Star Wars on there. Let's put Star Wars.
Star Wars, what, the film or the game or
anything? Anything Star Wars related?
I haven't heard anything since. Though I saw a leaked box art of one of the new sets from the new movie, and I was like, ah.
What is it?
So that's what I'm obsessed with. There's Kylo Ren's ship, the main baddie with the little lightsaber. Which is kind of like a shuttle, and then there's 2 wings that go up like that. But I think they fold out with something.
Okay.
Well, pretty cool. But yeah, I haven't really heard much news-wise from that in a while.
No, they're keeping quiet about it, which is good.
Well, it's out in December, so.
Yeah, they need to they'll probably start leaking more and more things as they go from now. But
yeah,
as long as they keep the majority of it quiet, it'll be quite interesting because you go in, you don't know as much as you.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll be interesting. Whereas, even with episodes 1, 2, and 3, you had a gist of what was going to happen because of all the expanded universe and stuff. Like, they had books telling you that Darth Vader was melted by lava and stuff.
Yeah, and it was the prequel, so you kind of knew what they were building towards it.
Yeah, they were building to lots of depression.
Mm-hmm.
When all the Jedi were like, oh God, stop shooting me!
Foot to my front! Yeah.
I was talking about that with someone the other day. I was talking about the Jedi Masters, just when Darth Sidious jumps at him and then just kills 2 of them straight away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When Fisto gets killed. He actually like tries to attack, but he just gets killed.
I know. It's like we've talked
Is
about
that-
this endlessly. How much it annoys us.
No, this
You
is
could have
like
done such a big epic scene in game like. I don't know. He just killed him far too easily. I know he's like one of the most powerful Sith, like in so many.
it's 4 Jedi Masters on it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like okay, yeah, he's not. Just because he can fly towards you at super speed doesn't mean that he's going to be able
It's
to
like
do that.
the thing they couldn't block against was jabs or stab attacks. He's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
not slashing. I can't guard against it. It's like, you doing, you idiots. Oh, yeah.
I remember having a conversation ages ago with someone, and they were like, "Well, I thought Mace Windu was still alive," and I was like, "Why?"
Could have been, but
But-
he was not.
Just like he got zapped, like ridiculously. He got his hand cut off, then zapped out of a window on Coruscant.
Yeah.
Like if he didn't, like if the lightning didn't kill him, which would have fried his organs because of the amount of power that went into him,
Unlimited power, I hear.
unlimited power. Think about it. Then he might have got hit by a car on his way down.
Yeah, I was thinking that, unless he landed in like an air taxi or something, conveniently.
Like hit something on the way down, kept getting hit by cars.
Like bounces off him.
Actual planet surface, which I don't think we know what it looks like, do we?
No, he goes these subterranean levels because it's that been built upon that much.
Yeah. So he's going to keep falling so he comes out the planet.
That's
He
just
just gets out and gets up. He's like, "Oh, I'm alive." So that's what makes Windu sounds
oh,
like.
bloody hell! July Oscar.
So Rudiak.
Well, if fucking Darth Maul can still be alive, I don't see why he can't. He only
Oh.
needs a new hand and some new organs.
that annoyed me.
That twist, as awesome as he was just
Yeah.
like,
It was like it was awesome for that film.
if
He
you
didn't
made,
even bring
made the
him back.
decision to kill him off, don't just cheaply bring him back with some stupid metal legs.
It was like
That was the problem. Like, he wouldn't have just cut all his organs there.
yeah,
Not just his legs that are just fine.
just cut everything off like from there. But it's like, oh, they cut him in half, but then the lightsaber, because it's so hot, it fills in the.
Yeah, what do you call it? Can't think of the word. Like,
Yeah.
welds it shut.
Yeah.
But that's not the term.
Oh, it's a bit of welding.
That's what it goes when you have like.
It's true. That's what happened to him. He got welded back together.
They just chopped him again, and he's just there like one whole piece again. So,
Yeah, it's just it was a stupid idea to bring him back. So like the whole point was that Obi-Wan killed him, so then he is now
Jedi Knight.
Jedi Knight, and that he's now going to train Anakin and
So
the little dweeb he becomes
little
up until
Dark
Darth
side.
Vader.
bell end.
It was just like, oh, do you want to be a Sith Lord? Yeah, all right.
It's like, I haven't told you the downside. No, it's good. I've heard enough of good things.
So I've always wanted yellow eyes.
They're my favourite. Yellow eyes, red lightsaber, I'm there.
Yeah, well, we know that's annoying.
Yeah. For the movies, yes, why not?
Yeah, sure, red.
Hoping in the new films they actually give people different colour lightsabers.
Yeah, hopefully they won't.
Because I know it was a reflection of good and bad and stuff, but apparently main reason is in the Clone Wars why I haven't had a green and blue one was just because directorial thing, because the planet was like the colour of the planet. So any other colours would have literally just like not stood out as much.
Yeah.
So that's why every Jedi Knight in that battle had a blue and green lightsaber.
Yeah, alright.
But then they had to justify it later on with like comics and stuff saying, oh yeah, most of the Jedi Knights got their lightsabers from nearby moon or something that had just them specific ones.
Alright.
So yet again, expanded universe is trying to like cover the shit up that George Lucas did, which has now been scrapped. So it's like
Just,
whatever.
yeah, the mission that Chewbacca gets scrapped by.
No, actually, did so many moons. So many Wookiees could get squished. And it's, it doesn't have to be the same moon. Come on,
Oh, come on, it should have been.
you crazy racist.
Right.
Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, just looking forward to it now.
Yeah, it should be good.
seeing what the story's about and stuff.
Yes. Anything on your side of things? Anything you want to talk about?
Sorry. I've only written one thing down, and it's the Pokemon thing.
Alright, okay. Well, do you want to do that then?
We can do. Yeah. So
the idea behind it was the other day, I just randomly thought if you were in a Pokemon world, you could pick one Pokemon from each generation. One had to be a starter, and it was like if you were on an adventure around all the Pokemon regions and stuff, what would your team be? Like, if you could have 6 Pokemon, what would you choose and why?
Okay.
So yeah, just saying, it's gonna be anything, even a legendary if you wanted a legendary, but
No. Because we were talking about this before, and we were just saying, because obviously I only have, like, a lot of people have like the favourites in each generation stuff, but I've only really had one favourite Pokemon. I'll choose whatever in my team basically, and my only favourite Pokemon is Mew. So I thought that's a bit cheap, so I'll just choose whatever.
Yeah.
So first one.
Are you doing them in gen order, or are you just doing them in whatever?
I'm doing gen order just because that's how I've written them. The starter one is from Gen 1, and it's Bulbasaur, just because that was the first starter I had in my original Red and Blue team.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much the only reason. And I guess because it is a bit of a dual type and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just cool, because it's the little dinosaur thing, plant, monster.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool Pokemon.
I don't have a reason other than just what I use.
Your first ever Pokemon.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fair enough.
And then Gen 2 is... I struggle with Gen 2, because Gen 2 is quite a small dex, and it's like, you know, it's mostly an expansion from Gen 1.
Yeah.
So I chose Heracross, just because it's funky bug type. And I remember when I first saw Megahorn, and I pissed myself laughing, because he's just like... And then there's like red upon it, it's like, this is the most powerful bug move. And I was like, oh yeah. It's really cool. And obviously, when I first saw it, I thought it was just an evolution of Pinsir.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that.
Just because like, we had Scizor as well. And I was like, oh cool, Pinsir gets one as well. It's all blue now. And then obviously it's like, no, that's not true. And obviously you got him from Headbutton Trees, which is a random but fun addition to Gold and Silver. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, Heracross is a really, really good Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourites from Gen 2.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of good ones, but I chose that one just to balance out the team. And I think I only have had it once in my team as well. Because in the first time I played Gold and Silver, I never knew where it was. Until later on when I was filming the Pokedex. I was like, oh, it's in these specific trees.
Yeah, I remember it was one of the first trees I headbutted. I was like, oh, let's give it a go. And I headbutted it, and there it was. I was like, what is this?
Hello there. Yeah, so Bulbasaur, Heracross, and then Gen 3 Wailord. Just because it was in the first Ruby and Sapphire team.
I remember.
And it's literally the biggest Pokemon, and it like generates so much discussion, just because it's like so huge.
Yeah.
And then it's just funny. It just makes me laugh. And then that with Water Spout just like destroys everything, so it's funny.
You can ride around on it, just like go around the world, just sunbathing on its back.
I know, yeah, just set up a little colony on its back and just go on a journey. Puts Lapras to shame. You just see Lapras in the corner just like shedding a silent tear. Go away, Lapras, I have Wailord now. It's like, yeah, so Wailord, that's my water type.
Okay, yeah.
I'll go safe around on. And then Gen 4, I've gone for Luxray.
Have you?
Yeah. I don't know. Gen 4 is a bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
I can't explain why. It had
I struggled with Gen 4.
A weird vibe to it. Like, it was kind of like in between sort of getting into the 3D ones.
Yeah.
And, like, the world was like really random and stuff. I don't know. It just feels really weird. When you play it. It's
yeah.
kind of like,
I'm replaying Platinum at the minute. It's really bizarre.
Yeah. Because it's like, it's not quite old gen, it's not quite new gen, so it's like,
No.
but it's all the new features are really cool and stuff.
Yeah.
But it kind of annoyed me when they kept doing the team villain thing, and then he kept doing that in Black and White as well. Not like the Team Plasma thing.
What about it?
It just annoys me. Just because like they always do like a new one sort of thing, like team blah blah.
Yeah, I know what you
just
mean.
gets a bit like, okay, alright, we get it.
Just come up with a new plot. You don't have to be like a cerebral team to to be in Pokemon.
Yeah. I won't mind if they left it out and then like it was Team Rocket, because Team Rocket is just
the original.
Yeah, and not just because the original, but you just like do it after some big world domination thing. It was just they were like villains, thieves, and stuff. Like you could believe it, sort of thing.
Yeah,
like,
they were. I want this Pokemon because it's going to change my life.
What?
That was Lysandro, what it was called.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, because they now just focus on teams where it's just like, we need this legendary Pokemon, so we can make more land, put things in space, or I don't know, some other shit excuse.
I mean, like Team Aqua and Team Magma were quite interesting when you played it, because like they weren't Team Rocket, but I think in the end it turned out that they were owned by Team Rocket.
I think all of them.
But Team Galactic and Team Plasma and Team Flare, I can't remember what they were called, were just like, I want this legendary Pokemon because I want to change the universe in some way.
Yeah, and it's like...
for some reason.
It's like, you've done it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, looks right. Didn't explain why it just looks right. I don't know, it's just cool. It's electric type line thing. Pretty cool. There's quite a lot in Gen 4 actually, but a lot of them were like extra evolutions and stuff.
Yeah, extra evolutions of Pokemon.
I mean, a lot of them are cool, but like massively overpowered and stuff, so I'm just like...
Yeah.
And you could tell they were just like doing that before they then realised, mega evolutions. But we won't talk about that again, because we covered that last week.
Yeah, we covered that last week, let's not get into that.
So yeah, that's for Gen 4.
Yeah.
And then Gen 5, I've gone for Volcarona.
Oh, Volcarona, yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of legendary, but not really. He's just kind of rare.
Yeah, it's pseudo legendary basically.
Yeah. What was we going to
get? Yeah, term of a pseudo legendary, not what a pseudo is.
Yeah, I was originally going to say Darmanitan because I had that originally, and it's just funny.
I thought your favourite for like one of your most used and the one that you found funny was Darmanitan.
Well, it's pre-evolution. What's his face? What's he called?
Darumaka.
Yeah, Darumaka. It's like, I think if I had to choose another favourite Pokemon, it would be that, just because it's so cute. It's like a leg thing, just like, yeah. That's it. Just makes me laugh. But yeah, I didn't choose that just because I don't know, just trying to balance out the team, I suppose.
Yeah.
So I went for Bug and Fire Volcarona because it's nifty and like really powerful.
Yeah,
I don't usually go for really overpowerful ones as a choice, but I just like it. And it's, I don't know, because like bug Pokemon are generally weak. So it's rare you find a really powerful bug one. So I've gone for that.
Cute.
And then final gen, I've gone for Noivern.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know. It's just really cool design and stuff. Like
I really like Noivern.
The sound dragon thing going on.
Because like even when you look at it, it's clearly a bat.
Yeah.
But they've changed it enough to make it more dragon-like, and I just think it's a really cool looking Pokemon.
Yeah.
It was one of my favourites from Gen 6.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. It's really good. Just in general. Like when Zed comes out, it's probably going to be my flyer, because I don't really want to use Talonflame.
No.
Gen 6, Zed or whatever it's going to be called.
Yeah.
It would probably be the one that I choose, because it's just an interesting Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like it. It's one of the dragon ones I really like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my team. So I've got Bulbasaur, Heracross, Wailord, Luxray, Volcarona, Noivern. I've got 2 bug Pokemon. Oh, cool.
That's fine.
Yeah, so that's my team.
Cool.
Chose it pretty much random, but off old teams and stuff.
Yeah.
So Andrew, what's your team?
Okay, right. We'll go in order from Gen 1 to Gen 6. First one is Gengar.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's like my jam.
Hot damn, Gengar's my spreadable jam.
Yeah, it was like he's my favourite Gen 1 Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's just this cool. The idea behind it is cool. It's just a funky looking Pokemon. It's just interesting. It's the original Ghost, so you just sort of like it's just like it's the one that started off all the other Ghost types, and Ghost is one of my favourite types. So it's just like I thought it was like out of all of them, Gengar's my favourite Ghost type by far.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a brilliant Pokemon.
Yeah.
Gen 2 was quite difficult, but I've gone with Houndoom.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Because my second favourite Pokemon in Gen 1 is Arcanine, but I couldn't pick between Gengar and Arcanine.
Yeah, so you went for a similar one you liked in Gen 2.
Yeah, which was Houndoom.
Dog.
It's cool. I prefer Houndour to Houndoom, but
yeah, just because cute.
chances are while you're on an adventure, it's going to evolve. So
a lot of people just like Pokemon because they're cute ones and like, oh, don't evolve it. It's like, well, you'll be a shit Pokemon trainer, won't you?
like Ash with his like really shit teams of started basic form Pokemon, and you're like, yeah, just evolve it. Houndoom's a really cool looking Pokemon. The idea of it being based on a Hellhound, also really cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people when they said they wanted a Houndoom evolution, they wanted it to be like Cerberus.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was worried when he did the Mega Evolutions of he's going to give him 3 heads.
Yeah.
Surprised it didn't, actually.
I was like, I don't think I'd like it like that.
No, it's a bit too obvious, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Like, the idea is, like, it's got, like, this skull thing that's part of its skeleton. It's like an exoskeleton on a dog. It's really weird. But it's a really cool looking Pokemon.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
It's like a Doberman as well, which are usually quite terrifying.
Yeah. Then you have the orange eyebrows.
Yeah.
That dog's got eyebrows. Yeah.
Gen 3 is Swampert.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Because he's my baby.
Yeah.
It's like the whole crappy meme I heard you like Mudkips was just like, it just annoyed me. But
I've never seen that, so I'm glad I haven't.
Yeah. But Mudkip is by far out of because obviously, as you know, I'm a water starter whore.
There you are.
My water starters. But out of all 6 of them, Mudkip is my favourite, and Swampert is just really good, and it's a cool design.
And he's at ground as well, so he negates his thunder attack.
Negates thunder. It's 4 times weak to grass, but you know you have all the Pokemon in your team to balance that out.
Yeah.
I've got Gengar and Houndoom, which both negate that, so it's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no bitch.
And if you're stupid enough to leave a Swampert in on a grass type, it deserves to die.
I was going to say, like, your attitude towards water Pokemon is the same as Troy McClaw's with the aquarium. You have your own personal aquarium just full of water starters.
There's a wide variety, Daniel. There's a turtle, a frog, an axolotl, a penguin, and an otter. So, yeah. And a crocodile.
Yeah.
So it's just like, the world's my oyster. The world's my cloister.
God, get out.
Gen 4.
Yes.
Mine was either Luxray or Togekiss.
Oh, they were my choices as well. Originally in Gen 2 I was going to be like, oh, Togekiss, but then I thought, oh no, because it'll evolve to Togekiss, it'll be a Gen 4 one.
Yeah. Luxray, like, I haven't got an electric with me, and out of all the electric Pokemon, Luxray is my favourite. Just like the idea of this Lynx with like X-ray powers. It's quite cool. The only thing I wish it was like Electric Dark.
Yeah.
It would have been cooler.
There's no Electric Dark one.
It's Pokemon. You what?
There's no Electric Dark one, is there?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not that I can think of.
Drop the ball there. But yeah.
It's a cool. Just the general appearance of it is really cool. Shinx is adorable. Luxray is quite a cool looking Pokemon, and Luxray is just beautiful.
Beautiful.
Togekiss is just because it's like one of my favourite flying Pokemon. It's been changed to Fairy now as well, hasn't it? So
yeah. What is Fairy flying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Togepi is like a Pokemon that a lot of people know because Misty had it, carrying it around, and then evolved and abandoned her.
I would too. It only didn't run away because of its stumpy legs.
But when they showed Togekiss, when I first saw Togekiss, I was like, yes, that is.
I know, and how big it is as well.
That's massive. It's like you don't expect, because you always see it like in its flying sort of position. But if you see it stood next to someone, it's I know it's bigger than, or just like shorter than Ash. I remember seeing one in the anime, and it's like literally just shorter than Ash. It's
like a miniature plane. They like ferry people about on it through the skies. So.
Yeah, sort of like, yeah. It's just a really nice Pokemon. I like.
Yeah.
It's a weird variety of moves.
Mm. Yeah, when you do you relearn it once you've evolved it.
Yeah, it's got Aura Sphere.
Yeah.
Extreme Speed. Air Slash, which comes in handy. If you have Serene Grace, Thunder Wave, and Air Slash, it's called Paraflinching, and it's like ridiculously good for it. Because like they might get paralyzed, but because it's Serene Grace, increases the chance of secondary effects. Air Slash comes with like high flinch chance, so it's just like slash it, and it's ridiculous. It's a really good Pokemon. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know which one to choose though. It depends. Like I struggled with my Gen 6 choice as well, so I think it'd depend which one I'd have in Gen 6. Gen 5 is Excadrill.
Why, Andrew? He's so weak.
He's beautiful. He's like I love Excadrill. Just like the idea of this mole, being able to turn it into a drill, and it's a cool looking Pokemon. Like I saw when I started Black and White. I can't remember. So I had White. He was my first catcher that stayed on my team because like I'd obviously caught like P-Dog and Lillipup and all those sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
But when I found Drillbit in the cave, I was like, I'm gonna keep you. And then he was just like, he was ridiculously good.
Yeah.
For like ages, and then he's just got ridiculous amounts of power.
Mm-hmm.
For no reason. Like, I think when mine got to level 100, it had like nearly 400 attack or something stupid, 350 attack or something. I was just like, alright, okay, calm down.
Well, that'll do, God.
I love his design. He was always like a major part of the team when I had it on that game. He balanced with all the other Pokemon I had on my team in that game.
Yeah, Steel Ground on him.
Yeah, Steel Ground. And he's just, I just love it. And it always reminds me of that time I fought Brad with it. And he was like, oh, I'm just going to send a Garbodor out against your Excadrill. It'll be fine. I was like, Earthquake. It didn't faint, Daniel. It died. I killed his Garbodor.
Threw it in a bit. Why did he have Garbodor?
I don't know. It's like Trubbish was a cute Pokemon. I was like, well, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, if you think crap's... if you literal crap is cute. Just cut it up. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, like, he sent it out against that, and I was just like, right, okay, whatever. So I just Earthquaked it, and that was it. It was gone. And he was just like, and then Excadrill was just like, my best buddy.
You and him went frolicking through a meadow after that.
Yeah. Gen 6 is either Holucha or Tyrantrum.
I need research about, but go on.
Holucha was just a cool flying Pokemon.
Yeah, unique.
Because everyone, by that point, everyone was like, oh, if you're using all Gen 6 Pokemon, they were like, I'm using Talonflame. So by that point, everyone was there with like Fletchinders and stuff. And I had one on my team for a while, but I wanted to use Litleo. So I found Holucha. Excuse me.
And then I found Holucha.
And it was just like amazing, especially when I got it to learn Flying Press. It was so good.
Yeah.
They came handy for like the next 2 gyms, because the one after that is fighting. It was fighting flying. And then, even though the next gym after that was electric, he was like the star of that gym because he had like Magneton and Heliolisk, which obviously are weak to fighting.
Yeah.
So I was just like, hey, karate chop. And then the other one is Tyrantrum because
it's you.
Yeah, basically it was me, but I was going more for the fact that originally before I was wanted to be a game designer, I wanted to be an archaeologist.
Oh, right, yeah.
And out of all the fossils, he's my favourite one. He's just cool looking thing. He's awesome design. And he's just me.
To all my fossils out there, you're my favourite.
But yeah, it's just like I remember reading the description of it. I can't remember what it said now. Something about being angry at people because when they're annoyed or something. I was like, but yeah, that's it. So if I had Holucha, I'd go with Luxray, but if I had Tyrantrum, I'd go with Togekiss, I think.
Okay, cool.
But I don't know which one I'd have over the other.
Yeah.
Both for whatever reason.
I think that there'd be other ones I'd choose as well, but I just went for literally the first ones I remembered. So
yeah.
Yes. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so. Let me have a look.
That was Andy and Dan's team
preview.
review.
Or possible battles in future.
Yeah. There'll be nothing like that now. We're just completely changing, so we've got this.
Which is there like Xerneas is. 6 Xerneas is.
Yeah.
For some reason.
6 Xerneas in a pancake.
What was that thing that Julie had? I can't remember. It was like a pancake flavoured something.
Biscuits. Or
Yeah.
cookies or something.
Yeah, it was just like, how can it be pancake flavoured?
Pancake's a thing.
Yeah, it's not a flavour.
You put things on a pancake to make it flavoured.
Yeah, it's like you put maple syrup on pancakes. Theirs is more cake, like ours are what they call crepes.
Yeah, I gave up.
It's
The
just
American culinary way is bloody confusing.
It's like when someone says to you, "Oh, I've got minestrone flavoured soup." It's like, well, it's not.
What?
Minestrone is not a flavour. It's like what
It's
it
a
is.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a way of life, man.
It could be tomatoey, garlicky, oniony.
Yeah,
It's like there's always minestrone flavour. It's like no.
Oh, you're minestrone flavoured. Get out.
Yeah, I don't know. There's anything else you want to talk about today?
We've probably got about 10 more minutes, maybe. Any other news? News!
We've got a special guest next week.
Oh, have we, Andrew? Do you want to tease it? Tease it.
It's a Scot.
We've got a Scottish on the show.
First special guest, and there's a minority.
Yeah.
Not
just a Scot, but a female Scot.
That's female Scot, yeah. Yeah. She was just a friend from uni. We just thought let's start it off with a good guest.
That's yeah.
I don't know. Also, we need to work out what games we're going to review and what games we could do like a let's play of.
Yeah, we could discuss that maybe next week or something.
Yeah. Because it won't be anything like super intense.
No.
With like Mega Drive games and old PS1 games.
Yeah, we'll just look at our favourite games.
Yeah.
Been fun. Shizzle.
What else?
Streets of Rage.
Oh yeah.
Just remembered them.
I did a let's play with that, but we've never actually got through it.
We can do a let's play of how far we can get.
Yeah. We always get to, like, I think it's like stage 8 with the lift.
Yeah, the lift, innit? Because it keeps spawning and landed on you. It's like, oh god. By that time, because your fingers are like crippled. Like,
yeah, you just can't do it.
Yeah.
It's like, especially then, like, if one of you dies, the amount of enemies doesn't decrease.
No, you just
Double the enemies as you're actually playing. It's just like, oh my god, I can't do this. We could do that, World of Illusions.
Yeah, we could do World of Illusions.
We could do like the let's play, like when you come up for E3 or whatever. We could do like.
Yeah. Need to think how to do it.
Well, it's easy.
Is it?
Yeah, we just get fraps and just do.
Oh yeah, I do.
Because it's only an emulator, so you just get fraps.
I'm thinking more how much space your laptop got for recording the fraps.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I can bring my hard drive. We'll fix it.
Yeah, we'll do something about it.
We could, oh yeah, I was gonna
go on.
hint something I'm planning on doing maybe. And we could
Yep.
lead into what we're doing. Might possibly be doing live streaming.
Okay.
Bringing back my Dan Out Fridays and then doing like recording live, so people can join in and just chat and stuff. And as I draw.
If
Possibly.
you guess what he's drawing, you get a shiny new donkey.
Only from you though, because you're Spanish and you have access to donkeys.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm planning that. So maybe like if that goes well, we could do a gaming one or something. Whatever.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Early days yet. Still planning it. It'll probably be through Google Hangouts or something. Because it's
Yeah,
quite easy to do from my YouTube and stuff. So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, we're just like as I said, we're still coming up with new ideas and stuff. So
Yeah.
there might be some other stuff. We might do some if we get enough going. We could do like competitions and stuff. So
Yeah. By next week we should hopefully have an email up. So if anyone's actually listening to this,
one listener, Daniel.
we have got one listener. Hello. Yeah, we'll make a special email so you can email in suggestions of things to talk about and whatever.
Yeah.
And then the more we get, we can do competitions and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, I know some people will be listening.
Yeah. Well, I know at least 10 people have listened.
That's good.
Yeah, which isn't bad. I mean, you might not listen again after listening to the first show.
Yeah.
But
It's like Game Board.
yeah, game board. Oh yeah, there's a jingle. We'll work on that.
They'll be like, "Oh, I can't listen to it again after the last one 6 months ago." So it was like yesterday. Was it?
God.
The time just stopped.
I had to go and rethink my life after hearing the first one.
Yeah, we'll keep informed on what's coming up and
Yes.
come up with some interesting ideas. I mean, we did better today than we did last week. Last week we weren't even prepared, so...
Yeah, time's flown today. We've pretty much gone past, I think, the amount of time we did last week. So yeah, that was good. I'll try
Cool.
and think more content for next week because you thought of a load this week. So
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it for this week.
Okay, cool. Was there anything else I was going to say? That was it. Yeah, I'll leak more stuff I'm planning next week.
Cool.
And you don't die.
I can't really say anything about what I'm doing, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I'll drag you in on it.
Alright.
It possibly involves my new network.
It's like-
Awesome. What?
I said the children next door have just started crying, so I'm still...
That's so cute.
They listened to the first podcast.
Oh, those poor bastards reached the end.
Alright, and this is the end of Shodcast number 2.
Yeah. Join us next time. The Andy Dan Shodcast. Bye. This week's Andy and Dan Shodcast was brought to you by the Chill Creative Team, Danji's Designs, and a network of awesome.